Are you looking to use Dubsado proposals to send and secure services for your business? Look no further. In this video, I'm going to show you creative ways to use Dubsado proposals to not only secure your services, but also wow your new clients along the way. Hey friends, I'm Ashley Tyndall, certified Dubsado specialist and owner of Solution Integrators. I help small business owners grow their businesses with supportive systems and a whole lot of tech automation. By the end of this video, you will learn creative ways that I like to use Dubsado proposals, key elements that I feel should be in every single proposal, and I'll even give you some behind-the-scenes action inside of my own Dubsado account. So there are so many different ways that you can use Dubsado proposals in your small business, right? One of them is having a pretty predefined package or set of packages that doesn't really change for most clients, right? So you can have, hey, I have one service offering one package that's pre-selected on this form. They submit it, they go to their contract, they go to their invoice, that's it, right? You can have a combination of packages, and that allows people to pick and choose their own offerings, or you can fully customize a package for every single client, right? When I say package, that doesn't mean there has to be a set of deliverables or set type of deliverables for every single client. When you apply a form or proposal to a client's project, you can edit the proposal however you see fit, right? You can edit every single line item in a package with the pricing, the names, the content, and it wouldn't impact any other client, right? So when I say package, think of it as a grouping of deliverables of sorts, with their own pricing, with their own verbiage, that you can customize however you see fit. So don't think you have to be forced into a box of, I don't have packages. That's fine, right? Inside of Dubsado, it would be a package. You can leave it blank if you want to. Once it's added to a form and that form is added to a client's project, you can customize it however you see fit. Okay. Another really good way that I've seen people use proposals is for those who say, well, I don't send proposals, right? I send a contract and I send an invoice and that's it. Now, if you wanted to do it, you could send an email to a client with the contract smart link field and the invoice smart link field. Or you could send the proposal contract invoice combo and call it something else, right? It doesn't have to be called a proposal. One fun way that I've designed a proposal is that first page is almost like a landing page, right? It's a, hey, I'm so excited that you're here. We're ready to get started. To make it official, click let's do this down below and you'll be taken right to your contract for review and signature. Once you sign, you'll be taken right to your invoice to make payment, right? The proposal itself does not have to be fully fleshed out with representing your packages or allowing folks to choose. It could simply be a landing page that allows your client to go from contracts to invoice in a single click, okay? So you can use these forms as landing pages. You can build out all the packages and the deliverables if you want, but ultimately we want to help you get paid as fast as possible, okay? And then another way that is really, really common, and hopefully you guys know this if you're the pro user, but you can make a proposal public, meaning I can build out a service offering that anybody can book at any time. I can create it, put it on my website. Someone comes along, they sees it, they enter in their information, and they can be taken right to an invoice to be paid. They don't have to receive that link from me. I can make it visible anywhere. A cool common way that I recommend using public proposals is if you're doing holiday sales, limited time offers, and you want to allow anybody anywhere to be able to book your services quickly, a public proposal is perfect for that. Okay. Once that proposal is submitted, it will create a project in Dubsado. You can trigger a workflow. You can have a payment plan set up. It'll function just like a normal proposal. But think of this as a combination of a proposal and a lead capture form, okay? Once that public proposal is submitted, it will create a project in Dubsado, and you can do whatever you need to do from there, okay? Another fun way to use a public proposal is to sell digital products, okay? I'll be creating another video around digital products and using public proposals in Dubsado for that. But you can sell downloadables, right? um, courses, events, right? Anything that you can pay for. Once the project is created, you can start a workflow to deliver that downloaded item and a link to a Google Drive or a PDF, right? You can zap them into a course program and then give them access that way, right? So you have so many options when it comes to using Dubsado proposals. So the design of a proposal is the fun part, right? But there are some things that I feel every proposal should have, no matter what you do, no matter how you do it. So there should always be some sort of brief introduction or even a custom project intro at the top of the proposal, right? This allows you to kind of customize whether you hopped on a discovery call and said, hey, actually, I'm so excited to work with you. These are the things you said you wanted to cover. Let's go do it, right? So you can add some secret sauce there, customize things, let your leads know you were listening. Or you can come up with just some really dope standard set of language that everybody has, right? But something that's going to get them excited to want to continue working with you. The next thing I feel should always include is expectations of what to happen next. So if someone's not familiar with Dubsado or not familiar with somebody that has a really good process, they may see this form and say, what now, right? So I always like to include a quick, hey, getting started is as easy as a 1, 2, 3, right? You're going to review this proposal, select your package, and accept the form. You'll then be immediately taken directly to your contract for review and signature. Upon signing your contract, you're going to be taken to your invoice to make your deposit. Deposit has been received, the fun begins, right? Something like that, but it's clear cut, it's upfront, we're at the bottom of the proposal, above the submit button, and folks know what to expect and how to actually use the form. The other thing I think is important is a peek into the process. Now, this, of course, depends on what you do. But hey, after I sign and I pay, like, what can I expect, right? How does this work? We're gonna have a kickoff call. On the kickoff call, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. After the kickoff call, I get to work. I get busy, right? You'll then be given the opportunity to review your design materials. Then we go live with your new website, right? But a peek into your process, maybe a timeline view of some kind, that just allows people to know what they can expect working with you and what's included in this transformation. Okay? And then really a clear and easy way to move forward, right? Wrap this thing on up. So you're going to tell me what happens. You're going to tell me how it works. And then you're going to say, hey, let's go do this, right? I like to keep things fairly simple. So there's not a ton of things that a person needs to fill out in a proposal. If you find yourself having to ask a lot of questions, gather a lot of information, maybe you need to send a questionnaire or something after they book, right? We don't want them to have to navigate away from this form in order to move forward. We want that decision to be pretty quick and pretty easy. Now, because we are friends, I am giving you a behind the scenes view of my own very proposal, okay? I want you to see how I apply some of these things that I've talked about today. So I custom designed my proposal using code. I use Dubbins to custom code all of my forms because I want this form to look and feel pretty cohesive from my website to Dubsado, right? So I like to, kind of have a tagline at the top. I have hey, I'm so excited to work with you. And then here is where I would enter that custom project language, right? So on this test account, this company is the best company ever. And this is where I would say, it was so great meeting with you. Thank you so much for sharing your system struggles, the things that you want to accomplish in your business, where your business is growing and going. Here's what we're going to do, right? I've pre-selected my package. I'm so excited to get started with you, right? From here, I like to make sure they know how it works, right? What does my process look like, okay? We're going to have pre-work on this day. We're going to have our kickoff call on this day. Implementation happens this day. We're going to succeed with support, right? And they get to see and know what's going to happen in each of those phases. You got to do some humble bragging, some social proof, right? And then we get into the investment and then the set deliverables from here. Okay. So again, my packages are pretty set. For one service, it's a set number of deliverables. For the other service, we create a custom scope, but I'm able to showcase that in a package in Dubsado in a way that works well for me and serves my needs well, right? From here, going into payment terms, making it upfront. Again, I'm pretty transparent in how I serve my clients and show information. So I want to make sure that they know, hey, this is how payments work, right? Getting more social proof, my portfolio, so they can see forms that I've designed. Um, this is an area that I've added recently that I found beneficial, right? So I want you to know upfront how we'll communicate, when I'm available, how you'll get support after our project is over, how we can continue to work together, right? And then let's do it. You're going to submit and sign. So there would be a button here. You're going to pay your invoice. Then we're going to start pre-work, right? So it's real quick. 1, 2, 3. This is what you can expect to have happen. But throughout this form, you can see I didn't have the client fill out a ton of information. They're simply reviewing what's here. If this sounds good, they would click, I'm ready to get started below, and they'd be taken right to their invoice. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you grab my Go to Dubsado freebie to help you automate your dream client experience. I'm going to walk you through some of my key framework for mapping out your client experience and then putting it all together in dope workflows and automations inside of Dubsado. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Drop in the comment some creative ways that you're using your Dubsado proposals, and let me know what else you'd like to see, whether it's Dubsado, ClickUp, Airtable, and everything in between. Until next time, happy automating.